So in episode 2, I actually talk about the beginnings of my fall garden, and you're going to see how that kind of developed through the video. But I also talk about something called comfrey salve. I've been making it for my patients now, but it all started off with my dad and I taking some comfrey leaves and deciding to use them. We made some comfrey salve, and I gave some to my patients one of these days, just a free sample, and they came back saying, wow, that stuff is just awesome. So I continue to make it and continue to sell it to them. I also use it for myself playing football. I've been hit pretty hard a couple times, especially in my big toe with people kicking it. So the comfrey salve has been a lifesaver also for my toes and my fingers that have been jammed more than once. Also in this episode, I am going to show you at the very end how that fall garden is going to start. And to me, it's more than just growing nutrient-dense food for my family, for myself, giving it away sometimes. It's more than that. It's looking for or trying to become as free as possible. That's what I'm looking to do. So I grow the food to give my family the nutrients they need, or what their body is asking for, at the right amount, at the right time. I mean, it's hard to explain because we don't understand it, but the body knows what it's doing, and all we have to do is give it what it needs. And that comes from food grown fertile soil without chemicals. But also helps you be free. It's for a lot of people, it's that first step. It's that first feeling of, wow, I'm just a little bit more free. I am growing my own food. I don't depend on a supermarket. Here in Argentina, we're going through a mild crisis, and I mean, how could you go through a mild crisis without any stress at all? Having your own food in your garden, of course, having some stored helps, but growing your own food gives you that freedom. That's another reason why I grow my own food, is for freedom. A lot of people have said, I think Jeff Lawton has said it, that freedom starts with a shovel. So when you take that shovel and you put it into the dirt to plant a seed, you're becoming more free. So that's another reason why I grow garden, why I grow food, and that's why I'm trying to help everyone grow some of their food, not just to be healthier, but to find that freedom. Because most people, when they feel that first feeling of wow, it just goes from there, and they find more and more and more ways to become more free, because through government we can't find freedom. It's got to be an individual thing. It's got to be a family thing if you want to truly be free, and that's where we need to find it. And food's usually that initial step to become truly free. I also showed you a bottle. It's just a water bottle I spray my plants with. That's how I use to water the seeds in the soil, and that's about it. But this episode is pretty neat because you're gonna actually be able to see from planting to actually where it goes from there.
Well, there you have it. Everything's prepared. So I got the 4 planter boxes set up to receive maximum sun during the winter. The compost has been put. I moved the dirt a little bit, and it's incredible how many worms are actually in there, so I'm pretty stoked. There's the other one. That does get does get sun also, not as much as these 4 planter boxes, but this is where my urban fall garden is going to be. I got to get those seeds planted, because I'm not going to be planting seeds here directly. I'm going to be planting once the seeds germinate, and I'll show you how I'm going to plant the seeds in a little bit. But there's the comfrey drying, so I'm going to be making some comfrey salve soon. But so that's what we're looking at. And like I said, this is where we're going to get the most sun, so this is where we're going to be planting everything. So maximum sun in the fall and winter, so we can get some leaves this winter. And I also have the front yard, so that's what it's looking like. As you can see, the sun just came back, and you get showing some of the sunlight. Now I'm going to plant. So this is how I'm going to plant. So seeds, of course, it's going to be autumn seeds. We're going to have a lot of seeds in there. A bag of nice dirt, well, compost really, that I bought that's a little finer, and an old egg tray. So I save these things because we have a guy that brings eggs every week, and I save these mainly for planting. So I'm going to fill these up with dirt. I'm going to plant these with seeds, with lettuce seeds, the majority, because that's what we want to eat. We can get other things around here, not much lettuce, so we're going to be planting the majority lettuce seeds, and that's how we're going to be doing it. Using seeds, dirt, and where we get eggs. Now we're in step 2. So I got dirt, holes, thanks to that pencil, and some lettuce seed. So now we're going to start planting and put a little water, and then it's just hope. That's what's so cool about gardening. It kind of builds your faith, because you never know, but you just hope that with time they'll germinate. And that's how the first step of planting is done. Of course, they'll be going in here once we get some little plants from here. So this is how I'm going to start the fall off. Just like this. Seeds and lettuce seeds there. I'm going to water it with this, and we'll see if it works. Everything ready to go. The planter box is ready to go. Now it's just wait and have faith, and we'll learn from our mistakes and learn from our, also, if we do good, if everything works out, we'll do the same next year. If it doesn't, well, we'll try something new. That's the cool thing about gardening. You always are learning, and you're always trying new things, and we'll see how this works out. So we come to the end of the phase. Just put this where it's going to be during the day. It's nice and watered, if you can't tell, nice and watered. And at nighttime, I take it inside right next to the heater, so it stays warm during the day, and during the night, hopefully sprouting faster, so we can plant these as soon as possible. Here I am, day 2 after I planted my seeds. You want to see what's going on? It's pretty normal. Nothing too special. This is what it looks like. So I planted the seeds, and nothing yet. But I do have it inside next to the heater because it is cold outside. Well, I mean, it's cold. You definitely don't want the seeds to be out there. They would not be germinating, so I have them here next to the heater. Hopefully I can get a nice germination rate and transplant them in a couple weeks, because it's actually supposed to get a little bit warmer in the next couple of days. Talking about warm, I'll actually be taking and planting some more comfrey plants outside too, so the warm weather next week is going to be good, and hopefully in the next couple of days we'll start to see some growth. Nothing yet. Well, day 3, got something really big happening. Check this out. And it's a cold day, by the way. Look at my clothes. Today is probably one of the coldest days we've had, but check this out. Absolutely nothing. So we still haven't any growth, but we keep it by the heater so we can keep it warm, so hopefully those seeds can germinate and we can get some plants so I can plant them soon, because the weather comes, it's up and down here. But yeah, this week has been really cold, but it's been pretty warm where they're at, so hopefully we can get those to germinate in the next couple of days. But that's what we got so far. Day 3. We have something very special to show you guys today. Day 4 of planting the lettuce seeds. Let's see the very special thing we have to show you. Isn't that true? Can you see it? There it is. We finally got some little growth. Even in the super cold weather, we have some growth. Here comes the lettuce seeds. I thought I'd give a little update on this. Look what happened. So I'm here making some comfrey salve, and oh, it happens. You lose some of the leaf, but it's come along really well. Look at that beauty. That's gonna be solved pretty soon. That's gonna be, we can actually apply it to the skin. So I was talking about comfrey leaves in the last video. I was drying them outside, and so once I dry them, this is what I actually do. I actually make a salve and actually use this for those scrapes and bruises and all that, and a lot more other things, but mainly we get bruised up and when I play sports and stuff like that. Hopefully we'll see you next episode, in episode 3, where I'll be
continuing to show you how my garden is progressing, and other things, of course. I like to talk about these little things. But subscribe. Go to Pastos Better This Farm on YouTube and subscribe on YouTube to subscribe to my channel. And there you can also find my podcast where you can listen to other things, but basically focusing on health and how to help you reach your health potential. So my podcast is also on YouTube now. So go check that out. Pastos Better This Farm on YouTube. We'll see you next week.